All right, people, we are back, and we are here for day 4 of our weekly challenge with the robots. And I don't know, I'm gonna get a little funky with this one here. I think it's very appropriate to open this hand one diamond. All right, I think that's the normal, correct opening bid. With this sort of hand and the Singleton King of Clubs, I'm willing to take a little bit of step outside. I don't want you to think this is a massive risk. This is a calculated risk that I'm taking here, and it's also because I think we're probably pretty close with the robot as far as our results stream. Except for, I think we had a pretty good day yesterday. We had 2 pretty good boards, but we'll find out. But this one, I'm really doing this for 2 reasons. I have a hand that wants to upgrade to bid a no trump. I don't have the perfect shape. If I had one extra club, I would like this a little bit better. But I do have a hand that club is likely to take a trick, and when I'm playing no trump, because that's the lead coming towards me. But also, I get to hide this from the robot, and the robot struggles with this. And knowing your opponent is a good way to kind of get some small advantage in these situations. Now, you can't do this in a usual game because you're usually not playing against opponents that you're this familiar with. But the robot we're exceptionally familiar with. And here we're just going to have a normal auction. They're going to think we're balanced through the entire hand. They're inviting with 5 of them. That's interesting. And so now we have this is the problem with doing it this way. We've started with this conversation by lying a little bit, so now we have to decide what's right to do here when partner shows 5 spades and an invitational hand. Basically, this is the sequence for the robot. It's not a bad sequence to put into your own system here. A good way to kind of stay at the 2 level when we don't want to accept an invite. And here I don't want to. If I had quicker tricks in this hand, so instead of king, queen of hearts, I have the ace of hearts and the ace of diamonds, right? Or something like that. Some more quick tricks, I'd be happier to go forward. Here, I'm just going to sit back and hope we've gotten to a really good 2 spades. I know we've gotten there in a way that the robot didn't get there. Let's put it that way, right? So here, we've changed the result stream just a little bit because of the way we've proceeded to this particular contract. So here we're going to set up diamonds. And the reason we're doing this, folks, is we need to set up diamonds. And they're going to play another club here, unfortunately, and try to tap. Ooh, no, they're not tapping us. That's good. So we're going to try to set up diamonds so that we can pitch our losers in the north hand after drawing trump. And we hope trumps are breaking. So, of course, they're not breaking. But at least we get to play a loser on loser. So here, watch what I mean. I'm going to play the king of spades, and now I'm just going to play the jack of diamonds, right? And I get to pitch a club now, right? So this is very important because now I get to rough clubs in this hand, and then I can just lead a heart over here, and I have another entry. So at this point, they can do whatever, and I'll just take the rest because I get to play diamonds from here. And I'm just going to claim that we are going to take those tricks, and that's plus 140. Let's just take a peek at the way the robot auction might have gone. If we opened a diamond, it would probably have gone past a spade. And righty might just double that, and then I'll redouble to show 3-card spade support, and I think we'll end up in a low part score as well. Look at it, partner only has 8 high card points and a couple of doubletons, so we're probably not going to sniff game. It looks like we'll still find a spade fit, so this is most likely a chop with the robot there. Ooh, take a look at this one. Very balanced, 16. We're in 1 no trump. And we get to play it. I love these contracts, folks. Not necessarily when I have doubleton opposite doubleton and spades, but at least they're leading towards our king here. This is not the worst thing ever, so we're going to play a low spade. We have to win the king. Recognize in these spots, folks, you cannot duck an honor that's not a winner, right? So here you have to take the king, because if you don't, you're stranding it for all time and taking no club or spade tricks at all. It's time to develop some diamonds, folks. I'm going to lead low towards the dummy. I'm going to lead the 10 towards the dummy just to see if the robots want to do anything funky here. And nice, it's splitting for us. And now we're just going to run diamonds and see what the opponents do. There's the 8 of clubs to our left. That I think that's discouraging for the robots. If they play any sort of attitude, it seems upside down, but I seriously have no clue. Diamond here, cashing another one. I'm going to pitch a spade. And now, honestly, I'm going to take a club finesse. And here's why. Let's think about it. They've pitched a spade to my left. They can take a lot of spades, but I just need one more trick, and I might be able to get more than one here. So here, I'm going to play a club to the queen. And that's going to lose. And now we're just going to have to be careful with our pitches here. So I'm going to pitch one club. And now at some point they're going to have to bang down a heart here. He did have quite a few spades, unfortunately. Now we're kind of making room for one more trick, folks. That's all we want. Right? And here we're going to sop it up right at the very end. If we didn't see that spade pitch, we might not have gone this route. We might have just taken our 7 tricks. But at this point, you know, we took an extra chance because it's match points, folks. That's the whole point. In an imp format, I would never have made that play. You would never see me do it because I was taking a tiny risk that it was going to be bad for us. Whereas in match points, it was a calculated worth the risk situation because it didn't seem like one of the opponents had an exceptional amount of spades because they were silent during the auction. No preamps and no overcalls. And in this situation, hey, if that club finesse wins, we get one more trick, and that might be the difference between 50 and 100% in these situations. All right, let's go back and take a look at where we're going to start off on Friday. Here's our next hand, folks. We'll see what we do on board number 9 and 10, and we'll also see the final result. And don't forget, guys, Raising a Competition is out, and I will tell you also the Defense Complete Guide is at this point either out or loading currently, so check back for those situations. Those are my books, folks. That's if you want to learn a topic in detail and get a ton of practice with it. The complete guides are where it's at, so take a look at those. And I'll see you here on Friday for our last 2 boards and our results stream. All right, guys, see you then.